Well, it's true, folks. Since quarantine is over, we beat COVID, everyone can go back to dining in restaurants. The grand prize is a $25 digital gift card to the Chili's restaurant establishment chain where you may go enjoy such favorites as the molten chocolate cake. I found that there's probably no better reward to be won than that, so that's what it is.
I think we can all agree that being served a scaldingly hot chocolate cake by a drone is something we all really want, and
Wait, are they served on drones?
that's why we're here today. So it was maybe 2014 or 2015. It was a while back and much earlier in the.
Oh, they're already playing. Holy fuck.
No. All right.
They're like already
Yeah, they are in it. My bad. I did not know how
Drone-
fast they
Drone
were.
anecdote for another time then.
Sorry, yeah, they are on hole one. They're both on the green.
a mirror match, both with Robert Landell.
Yeah, of course the fucking mirror match is the best joke in the game.
I have to say that even playing as Robert Landell, I felt incredibly threatened by the putt master. I think all these golfers, with the exception of the power shot, because he's trash, have got very real strengths, and it's a pretty well balanced field, the Turf Masters.
I like how the other two commentators, other than Matt,
Yeah,
had their mouths
absolute
full.
stone cold silence too.
I was drinking and Hammer was eating something.
All right, we've got Robert Landell teeing off here, shortly to be followed by Robert Landell. But this is Mike's tee shot in hole number 2. We'll see if he takes a similar line as Zach. It sure looks like it.
Ooh, barely edging out. Zach there.
Mere mats away from each other, their balls. And now we've got an interesting tack. It almost looked like Zach was trying to use the hill on that green to his advantage. Didn't quite work out, but he's in a great position to putt next stroke.
Mike has the advantage of having no wind on this shot here.
Mike taking it on the other side of the green.
If we're going to say whose putt is easier here, it's certainly Mike.
Yes, I think without the benefit of any grain, the only irregularity comes from the hill itself, and that's something that is really gonna
Just enough to throw off Zach's putt.
It really, probably chafes to see such an easy putt for your competitor.
And it looks like it's now all tied up.
Can we get a Looney Tune update? Were there any more discoveries during the last match?
No.
Revelations?
Little to no Looney Tune talk in that last match.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you heard, but during the last Mike match, I floated the idea of Foghorn Leghorn.
For whom?
For Mike. Being a good old Missouri boy and having a lot of folksy wisdom.
Oh, certainly. I don't hate it.
I see some Foghorn Leghorn in it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt that, like Foghorn, Mike is very tall, and his predominant color scheme is a mayonnaise-ish white.
Harsh, but
I love mayonnaise, I think. I think it's great.
You think you like mayonnaise?
All right, we've got a Robert Landell in the rough. Mike
and
now.
Robert Landell's still at the tee.
Mike hopefully taking that wind into account. With 100%, I think he's going.
Both of them are trying to shoot into the rough, I believe.
Yeah, it is as if they are willfully attempting to sandbag their balls in that dense grass.
something I would understand on a later hole, but here on hole 3,
With greens being fairly forgiving and little grain to be had, I had assumed they'd be a little more aggressive.
wow, look at that. That's going to be a nice putt.
That's it. Oh, Mike is on the heavy rough. I was gonna see if he was gonna putt it here, but
Heavy rough.
Chip it.
Oh!
Almost down that dreadful hill right there.
All right. Now, if I was Mike, yes, I would.
Certainly. Interesting. It's like he accounted for the hill being there, but just didn't hit it hard enough.
I think you're absolutely right, Hammer.
I say.
I say.
All right, boy. That there Mike didn't hit it quite hard enough.
All right.
Wow.
Well, that's one Robert Landell walking away from this hole very happy. The other mid yawn.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Y'all know.
Like,
Mike happily returning to the quick enter strategy.
Good shot. That was a good shot.
Hammer.
What's that?
You were like, y'all know that, and then you stopped.
No, I said Yanogu.
No.
He's a Knoll demon from Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Isn't that one of those nerd 'em up games? I'm not familiar.
It is the quickest path to Satanism, and as a Satanist myself, of course, I am well versed in its
Don't you
texts.
have an advertisement saying we should go to church every Sunday?
Yeah.
Is it an advertisement for the Church of Satan?
Yeah, of course.
All right, we've got a strong 8-mat wind here, and it looks like someone's going to need to be almost pixel perfect if they're going to shoot.
Look at that tiny little bar. Oh!
You had all the things going for him.
I don't understand. 250 yards on that, and he went as hard as he could. Oh my God, you're right.
If Robert has one Achilles heel, it is heavy rough does murder to his shots.
He does murder.
Wait,
All right,
Won't give it up.
a
You can't give it up.
refusing to give up the hole.
What, are you not a gentleman if you give up a hole occasionally?
I can say I've never seen a gentleman give up a hole. All right.
Oh, that one really kissed the camera, huh? Almost knocked out the drone that's filming this.
Those clouds seem to be moving at about 400 miles per hour.
Yeah, they're really hoofing it.
Oh, an interesting chip shot that does not quite get you all the way
Yeah, it's not the worst putt, you know? He's really up for a birdie off of that? Shit, dude.
That is not the line I would take, and
Ooh.
it shows.
it did almost pay off.
I mean, one more tick and he would have had it.
Sauce.
Yeah.
But almost
Tram-
all counts in hand grades and horseshoes.
What's the difference between the juice and the sauce?
Is there a real difference between
No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that. It's just, there's that video of the guy explaining it, and it's pretty
Well,
cute.
see, if you see here, the juice is literal orange juice and the sauce is tequila. So that is the difference between the juice and the sauce. This time.
Hmm.
The man speaks truth. The man speaks truth.
Very good, very good.
All right, with 4 holes in the rearview mirror, we check with Kelsey, bringing up our scores. And it looks like Zach is up by 2 holes. Bit of a deficit for Mike, but not something he is unable to circumvent.
Certainly not insurmountable.
It looks like he is going to take a cautious tack here, with the wind being what it is. Personally, I would go down to a 1 iron. but it works out for him.
Looks like it lands him right in the rough.
You know, in a hole like this, the rough is not the worst obstacle you could face.
Ow.
Looks like we've got another 2 iron. 100%. Oh,
Right in the drink.
I don't know what he was thinking on that one.
Maybe he thought the win would take more into account.
Zach here. Interesting that he is not there. He's not changing his stance up at all. This feels like a ripe time to go for a slice.
Ooh, bonk the tree.
And the heavy pines of Australia strike again.
Yeah. This is Australia?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's not Germany.
It's definitely not Germany.
And it don't look like Arizona. And no one's allowed to play on Japan.
And Mike.
Oh
Mike,
my
and it
god.
does. You love to see it. Meanwhile,
trees in the way
Zach
for
is
Zach.
living in the forest.
Right down there in the eucalyptus grove. For my San Francisco natives, looks like he's down on fucking Stern Grove. And you're right, I totally have the images mixed up. That's embarrassing.
Just a little bit.
The kookaburras are laughing their butts off. This performance
These
right
trees
now.
are just
And I say to them, stop.
new stance.
Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, stop.
All right.
Yeep.
An interesting half strength hit there. Trying to chip it out of the rough.
Let's see how
Meanwhile,
Robert
Mike
Lamb
has
told.
got all the time in the world to really put this one to bed. All right, a safe chip to get it onto the green.
It's not bad. Also, thank you for pointing out the portraits. Haley.
Oh,
On the green.
an excellent chip, if only for a little more power. Both competitors well over par at this point. However, Mike has an opportunity here to sink a win.
Beautiful. Beautiful bogey. Better than half the stuff that comes out of my nose.
Player one.
Only half? What's the other half?
Good bogeys.
Good bogeys.
The dead-eyed German duo marches on to the 6th hole. All right.
Wow.
Using the very tips of a tree as a momentum break. It's a pro move for sure.
Yeah, it would have landed up in the water otherwise.
Let's see if that's replicated here.
I wonder if the power golfer could make it to the green on one. Oh, no!
Straight into the bunker. Now, Hammer,
Just
spending a
on-
lot of time in the bunker, do you have any advice for...
There's you're dead, man. There's...
And that was our sand expert. Ooh,
Holy shit! Never mind. Maybe there's a way
trying
out.
that lemon
Power, what
into
is that?
some lemonade. Mike
I could
has
go for
a-
some fucking lemonade, dude. Wow,
Oh,
these guys are good at this game. Holy shit!
called and answered.
Neck.
Two
Wow.
beautiful chips.
This should have been finals.
Now let's see if Mike puts it to bed. And a birdie. All right, the fire has been lit. Let's see if Rohan responds. And we leave hole 6 all even.
Oh, look at those clowns.
The two of these contestants are not trying to do an uptick. They are trying to win it all.
Yes, an interesting note as we get further into the tournament, people are being less and less gentlemanly. Listen to those coins.
The coins are raining. And
The coins
that
are raining down.
is painful.
Ooh, player 1 tee shot. Let's see if we get any bounces. Now,
Interesting line drawn by Mike here, shooting right between two sand traps.
you know,
Narrowly avoiding a classic hammer.
yeah, I wouldn't have had the courage for it. I'll tell you that much.
Zach taking a slightly different line, hoping to accommodate the wind change.
Now, Zach's wind is less favorable than Mike's was. Ooh, but a wonderful bounce all the same.
They've never even heard of sand in Germany.
This isn't Germany.
Yeah, but they are German.
Oh, but they're from German.
Again, another hop right over the bunker to make it to the green.
Yeah, these guys are something else.
Definitely something that are not hammer.
No, I would want to see these guys play in the tournament. They're that good.
With a
Now this
250
9 mat per hour wins.
Oh, but doesn't quite make it to the fucking green. Oh,
With
the win is the big
with
factor
27 yards away, he is in putting range if he chose to do so. Looks like we're going to get a chip though. Let's see if he accommodates the wind. Okay. For a second there, I think we had a player forget which Robert Landell they were.
Ooh.
That's not the kind of chip you want to see at this stage in the match.
no, not at all.
Go for an eagle.
A rare
And, you know,
chance for Robert Landell.
And it's a long putt, you know?
It's a very long.
I don't see it happening. Not even close.
It is
So-
very difficult to calculate for grains at that
So-
distance.
Yes. Mike could still take this. I would say this is probably Robert Landell's greatest weakness, is very long putts.
What a great
All
birdie.
right, and a
All right,
birdie
let's
from
see if,
Mike.
Also, we could tie it up here on the 7th hole.
An easy putt.
And we are once again leaving a hole all even. These two are fighting tooth and nail for that championship slot. With Zach still in the lead, Mike is gonna have to make some moves on hole number 8.
Ooh, let's see if they can get a hole in one. Let's see if we see the first
I
hole
believe
in
it was Zach who coined the phrase testicular to describe this hole.
Oh! Into that
Had a
Australian
bad
abyss.
Day!
Ravine.
Once more.
Well, nuts.
Well, this is now Zach's hole to lose. We'll have to see if he can make it to the green. A high 194.
And on the heavy rough. No, that's the regular rough. No, that's heavy rough.
Mike is really going to have to make up some ground here.
Let's see if you can just chip it right into the hole. Oh, also, just touching the other ball.
And the testicle metaphor continues with the placement of our two competitors. A high chip.
Oh my goodness.
Inches away from completion.
The fuck was an inch?
You're right, I'm sorry. Centimats away from a completion. And a little too much mustard on that slice of bread.
Give up the soul. Player 1 for double bogey.
For those bogeys.
Now this is definitely one where you want to read the grain, and I am seeing some angle movement here. Let's hope it's the right read.
I think he compensated for it well.
I have to agree with you, Hammer,
For par.
but one wonders if it isn't too little too late.
And it looks like it is because Zach just hit that par.
Player 2 wins.
Now is he 2 up or 1 up?
He
I
is
believe
2
that
up now.
moves him 2 up.
Winner.
I believe that's the Dormy.
Penalty.
Transitions us into Dormy.
Okay.
I think it's past Dormy. I think he wins now, right?
I think he
The
just
nine
won.
hole? Yeah.
All right, it remains to be seen if the competitors play it out or end it here.
Player 2, tee shot.
Shot.
Well, you know, you love to see this. 2 competitors who know the game is over, but just still want to play.
Well, you know, it's the greatest game ever made.
It is the King's game.
What a great slice there. Hook? Slice?
Slice.
I'm not sure which way it goes.
One day, maybe we'll learn about golf.
No promises.
And they did have the same win, so it looks like that slice did.
A lot of help from the wind on this stroke. 12 mats is a whole
Lot of help from the wind on this stroke. That's what you sound like.
Is that what he
So,
sounds like?
If I
Yeah.
speak through a yawn, I turn into a Cockney.
A Cockney, yes. And he got so much help from the wind on this stroke.
The 15 mats per hour on this stroke.
Yeah,
one, do-
these are these are world-ending wins. We've seen it once, and hopefully we don't see it again.
I mean, the last time we saw it like this, it ended the game for some reason.
Oh!
Oh,
I think that might be the first backspin of the
a
tournament.
little mustard on it. And no one has yet to claim the $1,000 reward for a hole-in-one, or the $2,000 reward for the hole-in-two on hole 8 of Australia.
Is that a hole in two?
Yeah, on the stream I was saying hole 8 Australia, hole-in-two. It's $2,000.
Well, time to go play Australia really quick. Ooh. R.
For par.
Per.
And what a better way to end than 2 gentlemen parring it out on the last hole.
Just a couple of clowns just doing their thing. Killer clowns from outer space. Well, let's go get our loser in here and hear what they have to say. Who lost? Mike?
Yes.
Michael?
Ian.
Joanna? Our loser in here and hear what they have to say. Hey there, buddy! Michael.
Yeah,
How's it-
Robert lost.
How's it feel?
How's it feel?
Yeah, how's it feel?
You know, it doesn't feel bad. I actually don't. I don't know what you were on about. I made it to the semis of my first Hayes Open. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm ready to come back next year and do better.
Yeah, it must be nice to get a semi. I'll let these two take the interview from here.
Now, Mike, this is still we are still able to track your experience in this game in weeks rather than years. Do you think you will come back to the next Hayes Open significantly improved?
Absolutely. I think I won't spend 100% of my time practicing for the first round. I was real good at the United States course, but I pretty much played this one blind. So yeah, I think I'll definitely be practicing so I can show some big improvement in 2021.
I see.
And
And-
hopefully 2021 we'll have it live, and it'll be a lot more hectic on our stream.
Well, Mike, it looks like you will not be taking Kelsey to that free Chili's dinner anytime soon. Will the marriage survive?
No.
Oh,
Well, you heard it here, folks. The first on-stream disillusion of a once happy union.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but my lady likes Presidente margaritas, and if I can't bring home the cheddar, that skillet queso, maybe I don't deserve her.
Well, I wish you and your imminent marriage counseling all the best.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
But in all seriousness, Mike, your absolute drive down the bracket of this tournament has been nothing short of spectacular, and I, for one, wish you all the best in the next day's Open.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good luck in the finals.
Thank you. And
All right, I'm going back to the bleachers with my people.
I'll see you there shortly, Mike.
All right.
Now, oh wait, I just realized that I'll be commentating the next game. That is, so I guess I will not be joining Mike shortly.
Yeah, I just thought that too.
Now, are you at all worried about your competition in the next round, Matt? Since it is the finals.
I'm terrified. I think this is going to be another Robert mirror match, and
This is
I'm
the
not-
grand finals coming up, right?
It is
It
the grand
is?
finals. Now, do you think that Zach Roberts does have an advantage because he does share a name with Robert Landell?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. There's no way that having that name isn't at least subconsciously aiding him in his battle against evil.
Are you saying that Matt is evil here? It is going to be the evil, which is the Matt Landell or the Matt Landell.
The Matt Landell. Matt Landell versus.
Well,
No, I'm not saying you're evil. I'm saying that this is the fight against evil.
I'd be foolish not to come into the championship here with a healthy amount of respect for my competitor. He has been playing this game for a lot longer than me. He's got more hours logged, and really, it seems that in every situation so far in this tournament, experience has won out, and so I'm gonna have to keep my head in the swivel, remember my fundamentals, and really shoot for threes.
Now, you did say that experience does win out, but what about the case with Juan versus Gus?
Well, there's always an exception that proves the rule, and I think that is it. There's no accounting for the Gus factor.
All right. So, are we taking a break before we head to the grand finals, or are we?
Do y'all want a break?
I would not mind 5 minutes to
Yeah,
center myself and
take
say a
5.
prayer to my golf god.
Yeah, take 5.
All right, I will be right back.
Okay, I love you too.
Me 3.